Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to write a program for this start pattern. We are going to see what is the logic to make a program for this start pattern. Once we understand the logic of it, then we can write the program of this pattern in any language, whether it is C, Java, JavaScript, Python, or etc. Let's start with the first point that we have to keep in mind while writing the program of this pattern. The first point is we have to identify how many number of rows and columns will be there for this kind of pattern. Always remember, for this kind of pattern, the number of rows and number of columns will be equal to number of lines. In this example, here we have 3 lines, 1, 2 and 3. So the number of rows and column will be equal to 3. This will help us in looping through this diagram or through this pattern while writing the code. Okay, so we have to remember that number of rows and number of columns will be equal to number of lines. If the star pattern is of 5 lines, then the number of rows and number of columns will be 5. Total number of lines are 12, then columns and rows will be 12. Next, we are going to see when we are going to put an asterisk in a cell and when we are going to leave the cell empty. To put an asterisk in a cell, we have to see if the column number is equal to row number or if the column number is greater than the row number. In this example, we are seeing that C1 is equal to R1, we put an asterisk. C2 is greater than R1, we put an asterisk. C3 is greater than R1, then we put an asterisk. Here we see that C1 is not greater than R2. So we leave the cell empty. And that's how it will go for others. The last condition is to remember that when we are going to print this whole row, whenever we reach the end of the column, we are going to print this whole row and move to the next row. And in this also, when we reach the end of the column, we have to print this whole row, then move to the next row. So this was our 3 conditions. When the column number is equal to row number, then we are going to put an asterisk. When the column number is greater than row number, then we are going to put an asterisk. And if that is not the case, then we are going to leave the cell empty. And once we reach the end of the column, we have to print this whole row and move to the next row. So this was our 3 conditions to remember, that number of rows and number of columns equal to number of lines. Whenever column number is equal to row number or it's greater than row number, then we are going to put an asterisk. And whenever it's not, then we are going to leave the cell empty. And we have to print the whole line when we reach the end of the column. So these were the 3 conditions we have to remember. This is the pseudocode of this pattern. So we are going to understand this pseudocode line by line. First, we have to make a function that is called print str pattern. Name of the function can be anything. It's just an example here. We have to pass number of lines in it. It is going to accept some number of lines. Like for example, here is number of lines are 3. So it is going to print this kind of pattern. Okay, make a function print str pattern which is going to accept number of lines. Then we are going to loop from row 1 to number of lines. Why we are looping from 1 to number of lines for the rows? Because we have seen that number of rows are equivalent to number of lines. And this is helping us in looping for rows. After that, we are going to make a variable str and assign it with the empty string value. Then we are going to loop from column 1 to number of lines. Why we are looping through it? Because we know number of columns are equal to number of lines. Then we are going to check the conditions that we have seen when we are going to put an asterisk and when we are going to leave the cell empty. Okay, so check the condition. If C is greater than or equal to row, means column number is greater than or equal to row number, then we are going to append the string variable with asterisk. We were talking here about the cells, but actually we were talking about the string value. So we have make this variable str, and it is going to be appended with asterisk whenever the column number is greater or equal to the row number. Okay, if that is not a case, then we are going to append the string with the empty string. Means we are going to append the variable str with the empty string. This was the case when we are going to leave the cell empty. Okay, once the last case was that when we are going to print this whole row. Okay, so once we reach the end of the column, then we are going to print the string variable value. Okay, so this was our pseudocode for this pattern. Now we are going to see the implementation of it. For implementing this pseudocode, we are using the VS Code editor. If you are unfamiliar with the VS Code editor, the video has been made on the VS Code editor for beginners. The link for the video is given in the description. Do check out the description and see the useful or the helpfulness of VS Code editor and watch the extensions of VS Code editor, which are very helpful for the developers. Now let's begin with the implementation of this pseudocode. Okay, the first line says that we have to make a function that is called print_str pattern. So we have to write a function print_str pattern, which is going to accept some number of lines. Okay, so this was our function. Next, we are going to loop from rows to end of the number of lines. So we have to write for let I equals to 0, not I, let's take r equals to 1, r less than equals to num lines. Then we have to increment r. Okay, so this is our loop for rows. After that, we have to make a variable that is called str and assign it with the empty string. Let str equals to empty string. After that, we are going to loop for columns. So for let c equals to 1, c less than equals to number of lines c plus plus. While looping through the columns, we are going to check the value of column is greater than or equal to r. If it is, then we are going to append the string with asterisk. So we are going to check if c is greater than equal to r, then str is appended with asterisk. If that is not the case, then else str is going to append with empty value. Okay, now at the end, once the loop for the column over, then we are going to print the string variable value. So this is our for loop for columns, and once it is over, then we are going to print it. Console.log str. Okay, one more information is that this is a JavaScript code. We are using the JavaScript for writing the program of this pattern. So this is our program. Now we are going to test it. So we are going to call the function with some number of lines, print str pattern. Okay, now we are going to pass 3 and save it. Cancel. Now we will come back in the terminal and write node stair and hit enter. Okay, so there is some kind of error. Num lines. Okay, so this is capital L, not small l. Save, cancel. We are going to run the file again. Hit enter. Now, as you can see, this star pattern is equivalent to this star pattern. Okay. Now we are going to test it for larger number of lines. So right here some, let's take 12. Save. Then we are going to run it again. And this is the pattern for when number of lines are 12. Now pull down the terminal. So this was our program for this pattern. So what we have studied here, that we have to always identify how many number of rows and columns will be there, so we can easily loop through the number of rows and number of columns. Then we have to see what is the condition to put an asterisk or to put an empty value. So this is the condition for it. And last, we are going to see when we are going to print the value of a string variable. Once we reach the end of the column, then we are going to print the value of a string variable. This was our 4 condition we have to remember while writing the code of this program. Okay. And for the plus point, if you can reduce the number of lines of this code, it will be very good. So how can we reduce the number of lines here is that this is the bonus point. So right now we are seeing we are using if and else. Inside if we are using only one line, and inside else also we are using only one line. So we can just remove this whole thing and write str, and we are going to check c is greater than or equal to r. If this is the case, then we are going to append it with asterisk. If this is not the case, then we are going to leave it empty. So this is the ternary operator we are seeing here. Okay, always try to refactor your code. Then we are going to pull up again, and we are going to take it for another number of lines like 8, save it and run the file again, and we see the code is running fine for this program. Okay, so this was our star pattern second program. If you like this video, then do share the videos to other. Any doubt, any suggestion for new videos, write it down in the comment section. Subscribe the channel, it is free. Come on, do it. Hit the bell icon for new videos, for new notifications. That is for all today. Thank you for watching the video.